What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're doing the other side of the Damian Lillard Celtics trade that we did the other day, where we're doing a Jaylen Brown Portland Trailblazers rebuild today. So if you guys remember, I told you that there was a thing on Twitter that said that the Celtics would only trade Jaylen Brown if it was for Damian Lillard or Bradley Beal. So today, like I said, we're doing that Jaylen Brown Trailblazers rebuild. Now, I know some of you did not like the trade that we did the other day, but I did the same exact trade in this game, so I would like to apologize up front. I can totally understand why you didn't think the trade was that good. We're obviously going to have our own opinions as NBA fans on what's fair and what's not fair, but just keep in mind this video is simply for entertainment purposes. If you guys enjoyed this video, though, make sure you guys smash that like button. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to 19,000 subs. We're 500 away, so we're honestly on our way there. Join the sub train, would greatly appreciate it. Other than that, guys, go ahead and enjoy this Jaylen Brown Portland Trailblazers rebuild. The other day we did a Damian Lillard Boston Celtics rebuild, so today I thought we could do the reverse side of things, where we go ahead and do a Jaylen Brown Portland Trailblazers rebuild. Now, I know some of you were not the biggest fan of the trade that we did in that Damian Lillard Celtics rebuild, but just remember, this video is simply for entertainment purposes, and I'm not even saying this is going to happen in real life. This is simply for entertainment, so just keep that in mind. So the trade, obviously, if you don't remember, this is what it was the other day, and if I could find it, geez. Okay, so right, can we find the trades? Okay, trades, there we go. All right, Jaylen Brown, Aaron Naismith, Romeo Langford, 2 first-round picks for Damian Lillard. I know some of you weren't the biggest fan of this trade, but just remember, like I said, I'm literally just doing this for entertainment purposes, and I just thought, you know, what I thought made sense, and I know some people think that this doesn't make any sense, and I can understand that. We all have our own opinions. So Damian Lillard over to the Celtics, and we get Jaylen Brown and 3 young players and a first-round pick in return. So obviously this would lead to a rebuild for the Portland Trailblazers, and honestly, getting Jaylen Brown to start things off would be a really good start. The only reason I did a Damian Lillard Celtics rebuild the other day, because a report on Twitter, don't even know how true it was, that said the Celtics would only trade Jaylen Brown for like Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard. So I was like, all right, let's do a Damian Lillard Celtics rebuild. I thought it'd be fun, so we did, and now we're doing the other side of things. So obviously with that happening, it's kind of, you know, definitely leads to the possibility of CJ McCollum being traded. It leads to a lot of things. I don't know why Aldridge is here, but hey, he's here. So yeah, it leads to a lot of things that would definitely need to change. So we'll go ahead and start doing some of these things. So first thing I want to start with is probably, to keep things simple, is probably a Robert Covington trade, just because obviously he's 30 years old, and we're gonna try to go young here. So Robert Covington, let's go ahead and get started with you. Honestly, if I could just walk away with a first-round pick from you, that would be kind of awesome. Very good team defender, as we know. We traded 2 firsts for this guy, so hopefully we can get at least 1. So the 76ers would offer me Seth Curry. We got 2 first-round picks offered from the Chicago Bulls. I mean, Covington did go for 2 first-round picks, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. So KZ Okpala and a 2025 first-round pick from Miami. I kind of like that trade personally. I may know quickly in a second. Okay, I think the Miami trade is going to be the best, and then the Nuggets are offering me 2 first-round picks, which it could be also very cool. So yeah, honestly, we could try to do either these 2 first-round picks trades. Although the Chicago Bulls don't own their 2023 first-round pick, it's supposed to go to Orlando. But we also could take the young player in KZ Okpala and the 2025 first. But I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take the Nuggets 2 first-round picks, 2022 and 2023, and Covington goes over there. He could be very helpful for them. So Robert Covington over to the Denver Nuggets. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and start with the CJ McCollum trade. So that is also something that I want to do. And Nurkic has a team option that will most likely accept, and will most likely send him somewhere else. So personally, I would love to do that CJ for Ben Simmons offer thing that's been kind of rumored forever, but I don't know if the Sixers would even accept that. I'm going to try to send it over to them, see what they say, but I doubt they'll accept it. We're going to go straight to them and see what they would say about it. So I feel like what they're going to say is like, hey, we're trying to contend, and I don't, yeah, see, I love our current roster. We're not, yeah, so I don't think they'll accept this. So I can also throw them like literally no one. Yeah, I don't think they'll accept this at all, unless if I throw in like, yeah, they're not gonna accept this. 2022, 2024. Yeah, okay, so we're not getting Ben Simmons in this reality. So Ben Simmons for CJ McCollum trade is not gonna happen, although I think it could, definitely happen in real life. It's not gonna happen today. So instead, we're gonna have to get a little bit more creative with the different CJ McCollum trade, which is totally fine. I'm gonna go ahead and look around the league and see what I think makes sense, because we're obviously going to rebuild mode. So CJ is going to find himself on a different team. Trade that I liked for CJ McCollum just yet, so I think I'm going to wait it out a little bit and kind of see if something else will pop up later on. We're going to see a little comeback. Anthony Simons, Yusuf Nurkic, Norman Powell, declining, of course. qualifying offer is Zach Collins. Prayers to Zach Collins, man. Injured again. I don't know how his career is going to go now, if he'll ever get a contract in the NBA again. What's going to happen with him this offseason. I'm definitely praying for him just because, like I said, he got another injury. So very unfortunate circumstances for him. But hey, we have a little bit of cap space. So obviously, Norman Powell is the guy we're kind of wanting to potentially grab back. He's 28 years old. So I'm going to kind of see, like I said, I didn't see anything that I personally like for CJ. Did the 76ers change their stance? They're still contending, so they're still not going to trade Ben Simmons, fortunately, right now. That is the guy I want. He is the guy I really want, obviously, in this scenario. So, I will definitely kind of wait it out, personally, to see if they'll change their stance. And maybe when the timing is right, we'll strike for Ben Simmons, but we'll see. So, for now, looking at our roster, I mean, you got, obviously, you got Jaylen Brown in return. So, Jaylen Brown is still going to be a guy you could easily play, you know, still be good with. So Houston Nurkic as well at the center spot. We'll kind of see if we want to keep him around or whatever. And then Anthony Simons, I'm actually kind of cool with maybe letting him have a full point guard role there, just to kind of see how it goes for this season. CJ McCollum might be here for this season, I don't know yet. And then right now our small forward spot's a little awkward. Power forward spot could definitely use some work. So what kind of power forward maybe could we use? That would definitely be pretty important. So you got Daniel Tyus, Jabari Parker. There's really no veterans that I really want at all. We'll definitely maybe have to use a trade market with Derek Jones or something like that. But or maybe we do like a Norman Powell sign and trade kind of thing if we don't let him walk for nothing. Or we could trade him, or we could keep him. I meant. So I'm definitely gonna resign Norman Powell for that insurance that I can keep him. So we'll have that done. David Nwaba. David Nwamba. I always say Nwamba, but I just David Nwamba. I'm sorry. I found out yesterday. Someone commented it. They were at my neck. I'm like, oh damn. I guess I've been saying the same wrong the whole time. Nicholas Batum. I bring him back to Portland. I'm gonna do that for a 1-year deal. Why not? Nicholas Batum back to Portland. Why not? We'll have that going for us. So that might be our free agency, and the rest is gonna basically come from trade. So yeah, we're gonna kind of roll with that. So let's go to player progression, and let's go to let's go to trading camps and kind of see if we can trade CJ McCollum before the season starts, because it is something I still want to do, but obviously it's just kind of a waiting game. I really want to try to trade him for Ben Simmons if I can, just because that is such a rumor that I love as a Blazers fan, just because I wouldn't mind Ben Simmons coming here. So let's see. They're still contending, so I'd probably have to throw them a lot in order to get Ben Simmons. So maybe I'll try to see if they'll accept something. That way I can kind of shake up this roster right now, because personally that's what I would love to do. So let's say we offered like, it's obviously this, they're not going to do anything with it right now. So let's say I offered my 2022 first round pick, obviously, and I'll offer you Derek Jones Jr. as well, who I don't even want at all. And then maybe I threw Norman Powell in this. They can't accept that in that scenario. Okay, no, they can't accept Norman Powell. So Derek Jones Jr. TJ Elleby, yeah, they're not accepted. Okay, so maybe not Derek Jones, Nasir Little, and a 2024 first. Okay, they agree. So just like that, we got Ben Simmons. So yeah, we gave up quite a bit to give Ben Simmons, but you know what? That's why I wanted to happen. So we got Ben Simmons. We love to see it. Ben Simmons for Anthony Simon, or Ben Simmons and Anthony Simon. So what I actually kind of want to do here is I want to move Ben Simmons to small forward, just because I want to see him play like a role where he is a forward, not a point guard. So I'll have Anthony Simons at the point guard, Jaylen Brown and Romeo Langford running the 2 spot, and then you got Ben Simmons, Norman Powell, Derek Jones Jr., Aaron Naismith, so Nicholas Batum, Nurkic. So more trades are about to come, because now that we have Ben Simmons, I'm about to shake up this roster a little bit more. So Ben Simmons is on Portland now. So what I'm going to do is also trade, you know, honestly, I wouldn't mind Norman Powell being a bench player, but obviously he could be a really nice trade asset right now. Nicholas Batum is just fine for a veteran backup power forward or whatever. So I kind of want to free up this backup small forward spot for Aaron Naismith. And then I also want to trade Houston Nurkic, just because I don't think I love Nurkic and Ben Simmons on the floor together. So you guys already know who else I'm about to go grab it for a center, just because it would make the most sense. And then I'll kind of see what power forward I want the most as well. Indiana Pacers want to offer me a 2022 first. We send over CJ Elleby, a 2024 second, and a 2023 Denver unprotected. So we're going to go ahead and do this, just because, like I said, Myles Turner would fit the most next to Ben Simmons, and that's who I kind of wanted to be at our center spot rather than Houston Nurkic. So that's the first trade we're going to do. Now, obviously, like I said, honestly, what we could do is we could have Norman Powell play the 2, Ben Simmons play the 4, and then have Jaylen Brown play the 3 or whatever. We could do that, and then our Norman Powell play the Norman Powell play the 2, Jaylen Brown play the 3, and Simmons play the 4. We could do that. We really could. That is definitely an option, and I might kind of leave that option on the table, unless if I find a trade that I like. Let's see, like Laurie. Okay, so Laurie Marketing is definitely interesting. Mitchell Robinson, not gonna do that. So Robert Covington, Jeremy Grant, I'm not doing that either. So you know, I kind of like maybe that idea. Ben Simmons will go down to a 89 at power forward, so you can play that Draymond Green role pretty much, and then Jaylen Brown will be at small forward, then Norman Powell will be at shooting guard. If we wanted to do that for just this season, then Norman Powell will always be a veteran that we could trade away. So we'll have Norman Powell, Aaron Nesmith, and then we'll have Jaylen Brown, Derrick Jones Jr., Aaron Nesmith, Nicholas Batum, Ben Simmons. So I think the only thing we really need to do is trade Derrick Jones for a backup point guard or backup center, and then we're ready for this season. I know I've done a lot of shaking up, but I mean, it was kind of needed. So Derrick Jones, if I can just get like a simple backup point guard, backup center, that's just totally fine. So Jay Crowder, Ty Jerome from the Thunder, Seth Curry, Brook Lopez from the Bucks. For whatever reason, the Bucks wouldn't mind trading Brook Lopez, and obviously Brook Lopez wouldn't be a bad fit. Beverly, the Clippers, Tyus Jones from the Grizzlies. I don't want to trade it first though. Jared Butler from the Atlanta Hawks. Okay. Maybe free agency is just better. Maybe I could get a free agent that would probably fit better here. So Kyle Lowry's a free agent right now. Wow. Okay. TJ McConnell, Kendrick Nunn. Do I have money to sign like Kendrick Nunn? No, I don't. Okay. So what else do I got? Dennis Schroeder's a free agent. Damn, there's a lot of interesting free agents here. So point guards, Chris Clemens. Oh man, I forgot about that guy. Dante Exum, Alex Caruso. Sign Alex Caruso. Want to come to Portland, my friend? Just be my point guard for now. All right, boom, we got that. So Alex Caruso will be our backup point guard to back up Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons getting untapped potential here as well, and then we'll throw other untapped potential at Myles Turner. So let's go ahead, man, and run season number 1 with this new look Portland Trailblazers roster. So definitely a different look. Anthony Simons, Norman Powell. You got Jaylen Brown, Ben Simmons, Myles Turner, Nicholas Batum, Derrick Jones Jr., Aaron Nesmith, Alex Caruso over like first. So right now the bench is kind of trash, but hey, we'll fix it. Definitely fix it up. So there's a possibility I stop at the trade deadline and make some trade if need be. Obviously, Chauncey Billups is the head coach as well. I'm gonna fix some shot tendencies. So shot tendency, Jaylen Brown, of course, the main man here now, and then Ben Simmons behind him. So we'll have that going for us. Norman Powell, wouldn't mind taking him some shots, 60. And then Anthony Simons, definitely wouldn't mind him taking some shots as well. So we'll get his to like an 80. So we'll have that going for us. We're going to simulate to the end of the season, see how things go, and hopefully by the end of it, we're still a playoff team in the Western Conference. Another big shakeup here is what we're going to do is going to be trading OG and another big trade that's going to happen here is we're going to be trading Norman Powell, Derrick Jones Jr., a 2022 first round pick for OG Anunoby and Chris Boucher. Obviously, the big guy getting here is OG Anunoby, who's going to be a perfect 3-and-D wing at that small forward spot. Right now, we currently suck. We're 19-33, so definitely isn't the best record, obviously. So a shakeup was needed. So what we're going to do there is going to obviously move Jaylen Brown to shooting guard. He's going to have to play the 2. Jaylen Brown, sorry, my friend, you're going to go down to an 88 overall, but it's okay. So we'll have Jaylen Brown move to the 2, and obviously OG Anunoby will play the small forward now. So we have a starting 5 of Anthony, Jaylen Brown, OG Anunoby, Ben Simmons, Myles Turner, Chris Boucher, Nicholas Batum, Aaron Nesmith, then Romeo Langford, Alex Caruso. Obviously, the bench still needs some work, but it's fine. I expected this team to maybe struggle this year just because, like I said, it's kind of a brand new look. We're kind of throwing a team together, and personally, I kind of like our new big 4. I mean, if the Blazers were able to rebuild themselves like this in real life, I'd be super ecstatic, but I don't think that's obviously very possible. It's just kind of a entertainment video today, as you guys know. It's not like the trades I've done are too crazy out of the realm of possibility, but still, it's just like, you know, I don't know if the Raptors would ever trade OG Anunoby, but hey, they did it in the video. So we're going to go ahead, keep simulating, and hopefully maybe we can turn the season around and maybe we find a way to make the playoffs, but it's not looking good right now. And which is totally fine. I mean, getting a lottery pick here and then going back into the postseason this next year will definitely be a really good scenario for us. So I really like I said, our roster. It's looking really good right now. The fact that we didn't make the playoffs is a little disappointing, but at the end of the day, like I said, we're gonna have a lottery pick. We're gonna have a chance to improve this offseason, and then I think we can come back as championship contenders. So the Los Angeles Lakers go on to win over the Atlanta Hawks in 5 games. So let's go to the draft lottery and kind of see where our pick lands. So let's see, where are we at? So the 76ers actually might have our pick, which is actually something I didn't even think about, which they will have it. It is a top 5 pick. It ends up at number 4. So congrats to them. We don't even have our first round pick. So we also have the 28th pick in this draft. So we can still get somebody, and we still have a chance to improve. But having that 4th pick definitely would have been really fun. But we traded for Ben Simmons. So very unfortunate circumstances, but it is what it is. So we'll have Sean Navarro. I mean, as far as the stats are concerned, though, I mean, we had some good player stats. 25 from Ben Simmons, or from Jaylen Brown. 24 from Ben Simmons, and then 15 from Anthony Simons at the starting point guard spot. Very nice. 41% from 3, so very efficient. Aaron Naismith off the bench, shot 43%. Myles Turner as a center, shot 34%. So yeah, honestly, due to the circumstances, everything went kind of very well. So hopefully we can come back this next season with a better bench, and we'll be kind of chilling. No, Alex Caruso as our backup point guard was kind of weird. So at the NBA draft on the horizon. So we don't have anybody want to trade here. So we do have pick number 28. We can kind of see what maybe will fall to us here. So at number 28, we are going to select. I see Devin Askew, Glenn Strother. We'll take Devin Askew. Why not? So we'll send him to the end on that. And then we'll have a 75 overall backup point guard and a center, it looks like. So player options, Aaron Naismith, Romeo Langford are both guys I want back, obviously. Qualifying offers, Anthony Simons had a really good year for us. So wouldn't mind him coming back to be our starting point guard again. And then I think other than that, so Romeo Langford, Aaron Naismith, I'm cool with. So we do have a young center coming in as well, who's 19 years old. I think we should definitely get like a veteran backup off the bench, like a 6-man kind of player. So don't know who that would be. Lamar Soldiers isn't retired. Jermichael Gray and Daniel Tyus. Josh Hart as a we don't need a backup wing player. We need I guess unless it was a power forward. So power forward, center, or point guard. So point guard, I just burped while I was talking, I apologize. We're gonna sign so we'll get obviously Anthony Simons back. Ty Jerome is a backup point guard who has an A+ 3-point shot, so maybe he can be the guy. We can sign him, I guess. He's 25 years old as well, so kind of fits the timeline of the roster. So Ty Jerome, welcome back to or welcome to Portland. And then Chris Boucher would have been nice to have back as well, but it doesn't look like we're able to re-sign him. Let's see, he is getting 13 million, and yeah, we're not able to sign him, so that's fun, unfortunate, but it is what it is. So Anthony Simons will probably wait on him to get like a qualifying offer. So I have Ty Jerome, Devin Askew. I kind of want to trade my 2 young players for a better backup personally. So Jake Milton, Matisse Thybulle, Moses Brown, Peyton Pritchard. Honestly, that would be kind of awesome. PJ Washington, Jay Sean Tate, Cameron Johnson. So okay, I kind of like this trade because this gives us a veteran backup center, or a good backup center and a good backup point guard. So you know what? I'm going to do this trade, and we're going to make that happen. And then we'll have, obviously, Ty Jerome and Peyton Pritchard fighting over that backup point guard / shooting guard spot. Kind of depends. And then we'll have Moses Brown backup Myles Turner. So not a bad scenario. So we'll have probably Anthony Simons coming back, obviously, and then we're ready for this next season. And I think this next season we should be able to make the postseason with player progression treating us well. That's what I think anyway, but you never know. So we'll wait for Anthony Simons to come back, obviously. So Anthony's back, boom, player progression. Jaylen Brown down 2 overall. He's at a 25 years old, so wouldn't know why that's the case. I'm gonna guess his peak end age is really dumb or something. Okay, that's very, very weird. Don't know why he would go down in overall. That's kind of bizarre, actually. He was literally just an 89, so I'm probably gonna make him an 89 again because that's just kind of dumb how he goes down 2 overall, but oh well. So we're gonna go ahead and go to player progression. So yeah, we saw that, obviously. Things look pretty decently across the board. Gonna go to some training camps. Maybe I need to throw some untapped potential back at Jaylen Brown, just because I'm pretty confident next season we're gonna be a championship team. So I'm not even gonna worry about rolling a rookie class in. So Jaylen Brown, throw some untapped potential at him, get him back on track. Myles Turner, throw some at, and then throw some at Anthony Simons again, just because he had a really good year. Definitely love to see if he could, have another good one. So we're gonna run a 9-man rotation this time. Anthony Simons, Jaylen Brown, OG Anunoby, Ben Simmons, Myles Turner, Moses Brown, Ty Jerome, Aaron Naismith, and Peyton Pritchard. So as far as proficiency is concerned, we're 3.5 at balance. I'm sure we can go up to a 4-star at 7 seconds. No, we cannot. Okay, well, we'll leave it at a balanced system then. We're going to run this season. Can we go ahead and make the postseason this time and possibly be a championship contender? That's the hope anyway. We'll kind of see what happens. Season, Stephen Curry is your MVP for the Brooklyn Nets. Jaden Hardy, Rookie of the Year on the Philadelphia 76ers. Killian Hayes, 6-man. Giannis Defensive Player, Jalen Suggs Most Improved, and Frank Vogel Coach of the Year, and Justin Taylor Executive. So here's your NBA first team. You got Ben Simmons making it, which is a W to C. NBA second team, NBA third team, no Jaylen Brown, it looks like, so that's unfortunate. Would definitely love to have seen him here, but he does make an all-defense first team, so that's good. Definitely would love to see some defense on the Portland Trailblazers this next season, and I think I saw Anthony Simons there as well. Or am I tripping? I don't know if I actually saw him there, or did I see him somewhere? Hold on, hold the phone. What? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm probably tripping. Okay, so looking at the player stats real quick, we had 25 from Ben Simmons, 23 from Jaylen Brown, and 17 from Anthony Simons. So becoming a very good player. OG Anunoby with 13.5 and Myles Turner with 11.5. Looking at the efficiency shooting, we had 37% from Myles Turner, 37% from OG, 44% from Anthony, 41 from Jaylen Brown, 43 from Aaron Naismith, 44 from Peyton Pritchard, and 39 from Ty Jerome. So honestly, W's across the board. We'd love to see it. So here we go in the playoffs. We're playing the Golden State Warriors in the first round, who no longer have Stephen Curry. Instead, they have Jalen Suggs and Clay. Okay, definitely a different look for the Golden State Warriors. This could be a tough matchup. Similar to game one. We're up 1-0 start things off, though. Jaylen Brown with 29, and Peyton Pritchard coming in and scoring 24 is a big W for us. So game two, we're up 2-0, so that's good. Jaylen Brown 26 and Ben Simmons 23. Can we finish them off here? And we beat them in 5. So that's honestly a W, and we go on to the second round to play the 6th-seeded Memphis Grizzlies, so we do not have to worry about the 3rd-seeded Pelicans, which is honestly a little bit more exciting because obviously the Pelicans are pretty interesting in 2K. They're really good, so it's kind of hard to beat them sometimes. So here we go. Game 1, we're up 1-0, 35-9 for Ben Simmons, and then 27-9 from John Morant. Game 2, we're up 2-0, 41-11 and 8. Jaylen Brown, 19-10 and 8. Can we finish them off? And we beat them in 5. That's a W. And now we're on to the Western Conference Finals to play the Los Angeles Lakers. We have Kyle Lowry, who signed for $1 million. Wow, that's a crazy scenario. James Bouknight at a shooting guard spot. LeBron James at the age of 38, and Anthony Davis at the age of 30. And Andre Drummond. Have you guys seen the thing on Twitter? Kareem Abdul-Drummond. What the hell was that about, man? And I guess he's gonna start selling merch. Kareem Abdul-Drummond, like, I was a little confused when I saw that. It was kind of bizarre to me. Beverly's teammates with LeBron James is also interesting. Okay, it's kind of like Lance Stevenson when he was teammates with LeBron. All right, game 1, here we are. We're 1-0, 29-10 from James, but 29-25 from OG Anunoby, Ben Simmons. Very close game 1. They even it up, though. 26-9 from LeBron, 16-10 from Anthony Davis, 24-14. Game 3, we're up 2-1, 34 from Jaylen Brown, 20 from Myles Turner, shooting 3 of 3 from 3. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we can. And can we beat them in 5? Yes, we do. And we're on to the NBA Finals to play the 3rd-seeded Orlando Magic, who have Cole Anthony, James Harden, wow, Jonathan Kuminga, Jonathan Isaac, Mo Bamba, Markelle Fultz, Quentin Grimes, Chuma Okeke, Tony Kerr around, and we beat them in 5 games. We beat every team in 5. I don't know why, but that's just how it went down. So let's go. The Portland Trailblazers go on to win the championship. Ben Simmons, Finals MVP, 25 points per game, 3-point percentage, 0%, because obviously still not shooting. So you love to see it, man. This is the final roster we put together. Obviously, this would be a dream for us Blazers fans if we had to trade Dame and CJ. This happening is highly unlikely. Thank God this is just a video game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless of what you thought about it. But other than that, guys, this is Crushables. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm saying